Meow, meow, meow. Oliver and Jumpy. Story 37. Rescue in the Picture. When you travel, you have to book the flight and hotel, pack your luggage and plan your holiday. I have a simpler way of enjoying an exciting vacation. I paint the place I want to travel to. Let's say an island in the middle of the ocean with lots of yellow sand and palm trees. On the beach, I include Jumpy, Joey and myself. Then we enter the place through the picture. Ready to go! All three of us face the painting and together we plead. Lovely painting on the stand, let us enter your magic land. Imagination opens up the door, a delightful paradise to explore. Hardly having spoken the last words, we found ourselves standing right there on the beach, rolling waves behind us and palm trees swaying in the gentle breeze ahead. It certainly felt like paradise. Don't you think this is the way to travel? We decided to explore the island and walked into the interior. Many coconuts were hanging on the palms and exotic birds sang strange songs around us. Banana trees slowed our advance because we stopped to have some of them for lunch. You could hear a faint murmur increasing in sound the further we walked towards the center of the island. Unexpectedly, all vegetation ceased when we arrived at a clearing. Before us lay a small lake with a noisy waterfall exploding down a rock face from a very high cliff. The backdrop was a majestic volcanic mountain that dominated the center of the island impressively. What a sight! Hot and bothered from the long hike, we found the cool water looking very inviting. "Let's have a swim," Joey said. "I can do with a cool dip." Jumpy agreed wholeheartedly. I, on the other hand, as a water-shy cat, just dipped my feet into the lovely cool liquid. I walked around the lake towards the waterfall. You could hardly understand your own words because of the deafening sound of the wild water cascading down the rocks. I noticed a path leading behind the falls and followed it. There was a little cave with a kind of funnel reaching up to an opening high up in the ceiling. Looking back through the water curtain, I could watch my friends playing in the lake. "Come and have a look behind here," I called. Both of them swam over the lake, reaching the waterfall and diving over to my side. "Wow, it is beautiful behind the water curtain," said Joey. Then he saw the hole up in the ceiling and called, "Who is up there?" The funnel leading to the opening resembled a chimney and magnified the sound like a trumpet. It made little Joey feel big and important, and he kept on crying upwards. "Okay, enough of that," said his mum. "Let's have a rest." We sat down to have a snack. Everybody was quite tired after the walk and swim, so we had a nap soon after. "Hua hua hey, naga naga niki daga." What was that? We woke up to this unfamiliar sound and looked through the waterfall to the other side of the lake. There, on the shore, a group of natives wearing grass skirts were dancing around a tree. We carefully backed up into the cave so we could not be seen. Suddenly I realized that a pretty girl was tied up to the tree. These people had a prisoner and were probably going to offer her as a sacrifice to the gods. How horrible! We had to help. Natives are very superstitious. Maybe we could trick them. I summoned Jumpy and Joey to the funnel. Let's all call up together and see if we can scare them away. So, with united might, we screamed into the funnel. Wah, 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 tugu nugu kul. Our combined effort created a huge racket that escaped the top of the hole on the mountain. The natives froze instantly and gazed up the mountain awestruck, thinking that the mountain god had become angry with them. Everybody ran off hurriedly, leaving the poor girl behind. Cautiously we stayed hidden for a while longer, but the natives had been frightened so much that nobody returned to fetch their trembling prisoner. Quickly we reached the tree and cut the girl free. She was horrified and did not know what to think of a cat and 2 kangaroos. After all, she was a human. But she did not want to be sacrificed, and we beckoned her to follow us to the beach. We had to get back to the original spot from where we had arrived. This is the only place where we could return home from. Soon we reached the edge of the forest. The noise of the surf became overwhelming. And what's there? Everybody down, I called so softly. We still had visitors on the beach. The natives had come with several dugouts and were packing them with bananas. Looks like they were coming here for supplies. We had to stay concealed until after they had left. Eventually everybody boarded and the boats pushed off. Each native had a paddle, and in the shortest of time the boats were only small dots on the horizon. Now we felt safe enough to hurry to our landing place. Our footprints were still visible, and I was wondering what the natives would have thought about our animal prints in the sand. Once on the same spot where we had arrived, we all braced together with the girl in our midst. Nobody knew if she would be able to travel back with us. We bowed our heads and requested, "Lovely painting on the stand, return we want to our land. Please let us pass once more to my tree house through the door." Whoosh! What a miracle! All of us were standing right in the middle of my living room again, together with our very surprised native girl. She had never traveled like this before and never had seen a treehouse either. We still had lots to explain about her new home, but she got used to Zealandia in no time at all and found us very interesting animals. Of course, my elegant self had made the biggest impression on her. Picky bye! I hope you enjoyed this story. Please recommend it to your friends. I welcome any inquiries concerning publication of my tales. Thank you. Bye bye. Until next time.